I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. It's so easy to complain about every single thing. I wish I was famous. I wish I was rich. I wish I was rich without being famous, you know? What else? I wish that, shoot, I had more money. I wish that I had better clothes. I wish I had more likes on my social media posts. I wish that the sun wasn't so hot so that way when I went outside, I wasn't burning up and then all the melanin was just like soaking in the sun rays. So I was just like, I couldn't even stay outside for that long. The point I'm trying to get at is it's so easy to be negative all the time. And a lot of the time it's about superficial, like worldly things, like the newest designer clothes or whatever it is. But there's a power in gratitude that's not often really recognized because it's so popular to be negative all the time. I feel like it's corny by a lot of people's standards if you are a positive person. And I honestly think that's crazy. What I really want to drive home with this video, whoever's watching on the other side of the screen, what's good, is that there's a real power in gratitude. And I just want to share that with you really quickly. It will just make life so much easier to go through if instead of fixating on every single negative aspect, you're really focusing on what's good about your situation. No matter what your situation is like, there's always someone with less than you. You know, if you are able to watch this video, you know there's people in places that don't have technology to be able to watch YouTube or any sort of social media platform. If you have legs and you're walking, there are people that are disabled and they can't walk. You have legs, you can walk, okay? You have eyes, you can see, you're not blind. If you can hear my voice, you're not deaf, you can hear. You have clothes, people don't have clothes. Do you have free will? Well, guess what? If you go to the military and you there, then you don't got no free will because you got to do whatever the drill sergeant says. You know, he says, get up, then you got to get up. You don't got no agency. But there's so many little things. It's so hard to really notice all the little ways where we're privileged because there's always someone with more than us, and social media is gonna make that mad obvious and be like, hey yo, look what I got, you know what I mean? Look. And even on social media, it's like the first thing you see is like someone's follower count, so it's like, oh, they got more followers than me, you know? But your life would be so much better, and mine's too, if we stopped caring so much about the superficial stuff that we don't have and focused on the essential stuff that we do have. Wait a minute. As your number one op, I gotta say, I would be much more happy living a life of constant misery. I feel like I'd be more satisfied that way. And there's no circumstance in which I need to be thankful. And everything that you say is stupid. Steve, that is a crazy take. Let me put you on game. 1 Thessalonians 5:17-18. Pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. God is literally telling us to be thankful in any circumstance we have. You know, Steve, it's definitely worth looking at more Bible for you. But honestly, it's exhausting to always be like fixated on the negativities of life. And life is already hard enough as it is. You know, I'm saying this as like a college student. I ain't even been into like the real world yet, but already it's like I'm already going through figure out what my career is gonna be long term. Obviously going through schoolwork, trying to go through the ropes of like being a beginner adult. If you're an actual adult, I can't even imagine just like every compounding stressful activity and routine that you have to go through on the daily. Even if you're younger, you know, it's going to be a lot more carefree than when you're older, but still you got things to worry about. It just, the constant negativity of complaining is only going to make life harder for all of us. And we don't deserve that. You know what I mean? We deserve to be happy. And we want to have the highest quality outcome of life. So it's like God said, be grateful, and it's going to do so much for you, really. Just after this video is done, go get a Google Doc, get a notepad, a piece of paper. I don't even care what it is, and just start writing down a bunch of things that you're grateful for. It can be like, you know, so specific, or it can be general, just for 5 minutes, because realizing what you have is going to do so much for you. Yo, comment your thoughts on gratefulness in the comments below. Subscribe and hit the bell for more videos. JW, I'm out of here.
It's a part of the game we call life. Love is hard to attain. My little brother drive a Jeep and I just bought him a chain.